Hello, this is David from the Bookman in Orange, and I welcome you to Things Found in Old Books. We got a good one today, so let's jump right in. In this book here, Colonial Furniture in America, we found a real interesting item. I like this. I like this a lot. We found this brochure for the Movie Land Wax Museum in Buena Park. This brochure is probably from the 60s. Now, the cover picture is Sophia Loren in her new movie called The Women, which came out in 61, and the Movie Land Wax Museum opened in 62. And I have a feeling this is not far behind all those dates. And so it's a little brochure of all the wonders that they have there in the museum. And they had many little figurines there. Now, it was out in Buena Park, and I went on a date there once when I was a kid. And I was so nervous, I think they were going to put me in the museum as a wax dummy. But anyway, they have this picture here of James Dean. Very nice. Let me open it up, and on the inside you got a lot more characters. You got Gary Cooper, and down here you got Rudolph Valentino. Now, on closer inspection of all three of these people, they look like Ken dolls, but they also look like the same guy. So all you would have to do is like change the clothes. And it was a pretty big outfit here, Movie Land Wax Museum. It's right next to Knott's Berry Farm, but they eventually went out of business. And I think in the early 90s, I think they finally had their last customer come through the door. In this book here, Indoor Plants, we found a May Company bill. Now that's pretty mundane stuff, a May Company bill, but it kind of gives you just a feel for what, I don't know, what everyday people were doing back in 1968, just how life was. It's kind of just like now when you get bills. I don't know if people even get bills in the mail anymore. Some do. But I think most of it's been paid online. But back in the day, you'd get a bill in the mail, and you'd grit your teeth, and you'd open it up, and you'd look, and she needs to pay $118, and I'm sure that was quite excruciating. She did make a payment for $125. Now, going online and looking at the CPI calculator, $125 in 1968 had the same buying power today as like $1,100. So I don't know, that seems pretty pricey, but she paid it, $125. In the meantime, she had bought some men's and boys' shoes, and she bought some men's sports clothing. I guess she was either buying it for her son or her man, whatever. So they got him well dressed at May Company. May Company merged with Robinson to became Robinson's May. And that also went out in the 90s. My mama loved May Company, and I'm sure at some point she bought me some sports clothing and shoes there at May Company, and she got a bill just like this, I'm sure. I don't know, this is 1968. And finally, in this, now I don't know if it's really found in a book, but it is kind of. We got this book here. It's actually like a tourist book for the Great Wall of China. Now, it's a beautiful tourist book with all kinds of pictures of the Great Wall, but in the front of the book, lodged in the little things here, it's lodged in, it's a real photograph of the tour that went and saw the Great Wall of China. Now, this is from 2004, so it's not really that old, but what I found interesting, I'm looking at the picture, and in 2004, no one is holding a cell phone. There's no cell phones. So that hasn't really become a thing yet. A lot of people have little cameras. There's a camera, camera. So a lot of people were carrying cameras in those days. And nowadays you just see people all standing there holding their cell phone. And I'm sure that's how they took pictures of the Great Wall. So that's all I have for today. And I want to thank you for stopping by. Thank you for all the kind comments. And I'll see you next week. Good day.